All right. I am Miranda May from Miranda May Designs and co-creator at Piglet's Closet. I just wanted to show you guys today how I'm going to decorate a Zuri mold. I poured this mold in the black Zuri resin. So this resin is, let me see if I can find the other, 2 parts, component A and component B. It's a powder, really easy to use, and it sets up in about an hour. So I really like it. The black is very black, which is really hard to find. I've tried using the amazing casting resin and doing dyes, but I can never get a true black. So I'm gonna just use some Redesign pastes today, waxes, and we're just gonna have some fun decorating our wolf. So let me sit down. So I'm gonna grab a couple of paintbrushes. I'm probably gonna use a combination of my fingers and paintbrushes. Get a paper towel. All right. So I know that I want to start with some grays and some whites. Excuse me. So I'm first going to start with that. And you can highlight as much or as little as you want with your molds. You can also use them without putting any color on them. So I just use this little block, and I'm going to use my finger, and I'm just going to go over kind of the top edges to start as much as I can and just highlight his fur. And this one that I chose first is a decor wax, and it's the color Polaris, and I like it because it's a little bit translucent but very shiny. This wolf has feathers and all sorts of details on it. So I really want to highlight a lot of that. I got a little more there than I wanted, so I'm just going to go ahead and take my brush. Get up in some of these smaller areas. All right. And there's so many different waxes that you can use. So really the possibilities are endless. And for this one, I really want to accent him, but I don't want to go too overboard. Okay, so I know I want to do his eyes. I was trying to decide between like a really bright blue or like a fiery, and I think I'm gonna end up doing, I'm gonna try the Firebird. So this is a really bright orange, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wipe my brush, and then I'm going to just dab a little bit on. If you think you have too much, you can just dab it off. I'm just gonna go in here and very You know what? I think I want a smaller brush actually. Okay. Let's see if this will work. Carefully. And if you get wax in a place that you don't want it, you can use a clear wax and get it off. All right, that side looks good. So I'm trying to keep just do the eye, colored portion of the eye, but not the pupil. And it's very tiny. The detail on these molds is amazing. There we go. Okay, we got his eyes done. And I really want to, let's see, we're gonna look at the brushed iron. So that could be a pretty color. I'm gonna put this away. Let's just open a couple of these up and see what we've got. Some old silver. Shiny star. So that could be very sparkly and pretty. We might do that. I don't think I want to use the rose gold right now. Let's look at the rich copper. Let's try some of this for some of the feathers. And then I've also got, this one is blue ice. Sometimes it helps for me to see what they look like. So that's more of a white. So we may use some of that, but I don't want to get too carried away with the white. So let's start with meteor showers. That's a little bit similar. And then let's open element. Okay, so let's see. So I do want to pull out some charcoal, the blue velvet. So these ones are, I don't think this one is iridescent. Let me look. That one's deceiving. It looks purple, and it turns like a purple color, but it's very, I don't know if you can see that, very iridescent. It's really fun. Might use some shabby pink, some white gold. Let's do the white gold. Okay, so we're gonna, you don't need very much. That was probably way too much, but I'm having a hard time with these tops today. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna do some feathers, and I'm just gonna hold it. Make sure you can see that. I'm gonna hold it at an angle because I just want to try as flat as I can to highlight the ridges and not necessarily the whole feather, so just where the peaks are, and I want the valleys to stay black. All right, so let's do that. And you don't have to do it symmetrically. Sometimes I just gravitate towards that. I'm gonna wipe this off. Try to do some of this. And again, it's just very light-handed, just trying to get the details accented. Okay. I think this is another one. This is super pretty. I'm not going to use it. Milky Way, but it is very iridescent. I'm going to try some of this shabby pink. I think this one is not sparkly. Do we have any graphite? Rich lavender. Rusty bronze. Hold on, I've got some over here. Oh, here we go. Electric violet. There we go. Okay, look at that. I'm gonna try to, let's see, I'm gonna keep the gold. Might do some gold right here. And wipe this off. Oh yeah. It's dark, but just enough to give it some bling. I actually kind of like that with the, which one do we do first? This one. I'm going to add some of the first color that we did to go under the purple, or with the purple. That looks kind of cool. Okay. And I've got amethyst. Let's take a look at that. That's also very pretty. I don't know what the rusty brown is. It's more of like a plum. Oh, and I don't think we won't use that color. So when your waxes get like this, you just stir them. They're just separating a little bit because of time, but they're still good. All right, let's try. Let's try some of this. See what happens. That's pretty too, just very subtle. Okay. think I'm gonna add, wipe this gold off. Kind of like this old silver, the warm silver. Carefully do his muzzle. And I think I might come back along here. I'm gonna do some, let's see, wipe this off. Might do some purple and some of the white. Actually, just gonna mix them together. My head's not in your way. All right. I think I'm gonna do the element over here. There we go. So it really doesn't take much, and you can use as many or as little colors as you want. Do some of this inside here, and then I think I'm going to come back and put some gold with it. Give it some character. Maybe even some silver. There we go. Okay, now I want to, let's see, I really want to highlight this. There we go. Okay. I think I might use purple again for this part right here. Some gold. Okay. I feel like that is a really nice, maybe a nice place to stop. Maybe we should highlight the top of his nose, and then I don't want to go overboard. I really like the black resin, so I just want to highlight the details. Give his nose a little shine. Okay. I think I'm going to stop there. Kind of some fun purple colors, and then our pearlies and silvers. I like how that's looking. If you want to see how I poured the Zuri resin, I have another video that you can check out as well. And that shows you how to mix and pour the resin and clean it up. All right, thanks for joining. Hope you enjoyed looking at all the colors and get an idea of how you can dress the molds. And again, this was the White Fangs mold. And this one comes with 2 wolves. And they're super detailed. Very fun. All right. Take care. Thank you.